Greg Protenick here, getting ready to start another video. This one is for a reminder program that is free, of course, and it's going to help you keep track of things. I use it daily. I have reminders that come up for me daily to tell me what I need to do. It's a very useful program, and I thought it would be ideal for people who are using computers to find out about this free, and for me it's an amazing piece of software. I've been using it for probably 5 years and just really want to share it with other people. Okay, where we're going to go is a website called spyjock.com. Or I'm sorry, SpaceJock. The person that runs this site has a number of different programs, Simon Haynes, and he's also a writer. We are not going to deal with anything else other than just the Remind Me Please program. And if I can find it, there we go, RMP3. It's free to download and to use. You're encouraged to register your copy if you find it useful. And like I say, I use it daily. So we'll just go to the installer. It's about a megabyte, not very big, very powerful though. Let that download. It might be different. It might download in a different place depending on where your what browser you use. rmp3full.exe. Run that, and you get a user account control message. And yes, trust this one. Going to take up 2.5 megabytes of disk space, and you want it to run on Windows Startup for all users. That way you never have to turn it on to have it remind you. It's just always on, and it's really handy. And the reason I mentioned it, if you recall, in the Malwarebytes video, you can set this up, and that's what I will demonstrate for you. Set it up to show you once a week, or remind you once a week that you need to run the scan. This is for Windows XP and above, so it is probably going to work fine on Windows 10. Okay, we'll minimize that, and it generally ends up, well, it's not done installing yet. Oh, you have to start it the first time. There we go. That's what it shows up like in the taskbar. This is an unregistered version. Do you want to enable automatic weekly check for new versions of this software? It's recommended. Sure, why not? Okay, so this is it. And when you minimize it, it goes away. And it starts every time, if you just set it up right, it starts every time that you start your computer. So you never have to worry about turning it on. And for example, we are going to add a new event by clicking the plus with the pencil mark on it, or pencil on it. And you can see here, you can have it do the day of the week, and it can repeat forever, So we want that. That's what we're looking for. And let's say Wednesday. We want to do Wednesday, and we want to scan computer with malware, BYDES. Save. That's it. Now when we minimize it, or actually even when we close it, it's still running, but it's just waiting for Wednesday to come up, and then it's going to provide you with a reminder that you have a task to do. So you can do any number of things with that. You can load your family's birthdays or loved ones. You can copy an event, and then you can edit the selected event. So say you wanted to, you had a different program that you wanted to scan, but it's very similar, so you just copy it, you change the day, you change a little bit of the text, and you're done. And then you save it, and it's a, let's say, say AVG, scan computer with AVG. It does it anyway if you follow the AVG video that I put out. And then change the day, and you can select multiple days. So if you needed something on Tuesday and Thursday, or Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you would get those reminders. Also down here you have show once and then 3 days warning. So 3 days before Wednesday this thing's going to start popping up, and once it does, then you will begin to well, you'll have 3 days advance warning. If you don't want 3 days advance warning, or in some cases for doctor's appointments that are a year out, I will put 14 days advance warning. That way I can schedule my time so that I can get to a doctor's appointment at the right time. So the more advanced warning you need for a given situation, that's where you make that change here, and you can make it last for several days in a row. I've not had the need to do that, so I've never done it. You can also do a monthly reminder. You choose the day of the month, a day after the end of the month, e.g. 31 equals the last day of the month. You can go every X months. You can go weekly, a certain day of the month, like the first Sunday of every month, the third Sunday of every month, and then you can be reminded of that. Where I live, they have a first Friday art event, and if I wanted to go to that, I could set this up so that Friday, on the first Friday of every month, 3 days prior to that, I can start planning my weekend to go to First Friday. And save that. And so now we've got scan computer with Malwarebytes and a First Friday that's going to happen the 1st of December or 1st of September, and it will continue to repeat that. If we click the edit button, it will continue to repeat that forever until I say stop. And what happens when I'm done? I don't want it anymore. I select it and delete it. There's some other things here that I've not really used because I don't use it that extensively. On the one I have, it's generally got about 20 reminders on it, and so I don't get overly complicated with it. You can get as complicated as you wish. The settings, you can restore, I guess. You can back up a remind me please type setup and then restore it if you choose to. The point is that you've got the ability to remember things that are going to go on in the future by using a simple free program called Remind Me Please. And as you can see, it goes away And for fun, now I am going to try to change my clock to the 31st. Oh. Here we go. And that's what the reminder looks like. It will show up just like that. Every morning you'll have that reminder. And I just wanted to show you that because it's, like I say, a very good program to use. It's free. It helps you keep your day organized. Because there's nothing, the reason I started using it was because I kept forgetting things. And there's nothing more frustrating than to have forgotten something only to remember it after the event has occurred. So this will help you prevent that. Again, it doesn't cost anything, and you can use it to set up your Malwarebytes scan times. Choose a day that you want, and just you're going to be reminded of it all the time. So that's it. That's all I got. Talk to you on the next video.